Two of the main protest camps in the city. There were seven initially in this part of this protest movement to shut down the capital, to try and force out Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra. They've moved now to a central park in the city here, just about 200 meters behind me, and they are camped there, and it doesn't look like they're going to go anywhere. There's a few thousand protesters out there this evening there to see speeches from the protest leader. But it's also important to point out this protest movement is really divided into two really very distinct groups of people. You have the mainly middle class and upper class Bangkok protesters that come out in the evening for these rousing speeches, music and other events based around these big, very well lit stages with very professional systems. You also have this sort of hard core of protesters from the deep south that are camped out overnight. They've blocked the roads around here behind me, almost looking like military installations. And the situation there is really the streets belong to those protesters. There's no police and military, despite an emergency decree being in place. Just to give an example of the cyclical nature of this long-term protests, political problems here in Thailand, it's the same area where the opposition red shirt protesters were camped out in 2010. Eventually, the police and military moved in, and almost 200 people were killed in that. But there's no sign yet that the police are going to come in to move away these protesters.